Well, despite it being winter in Melbourne, as you can see, it's a sunny day here. And this week I wanted to talk about productivity anxiety. Now, productivity anxiety, the term is not new, and it's been used in the past to describe when you feel that you're not being productive, that you're not progressing, you're not achieving, that your to-do list is just so big you can't get through it and you can't prioritise. So you're anxious that you are not being as productive as you think you should be. But it's now taken on a new meaning because we have employees anxious about looking productive because managers, bad leaders, bad supervisors are associating visibility with productivity, which I shared in a newsletter a few weeks ago. And so they want to see employees always on. So employees are anxious about appearing always on and being visible. Otherwise, the manager thinks they're not productive, which could have an adverse effect on the performance review, the career progression, job opportunities for the employee. Now, we've probably all heard the term productivity paranoia, which is what is driving productivity anxiety. And Microsoft did a study in 2022, the Global Workplace Trend Study, and they coined the term productivity paranoia because of the gap between the employee and the employer. And they found that 87%, most employees reported being productive at work. But 85% of leaders said that the shift to hybrid work had made it challenging to have confidence that employees were productive. How they had to have confidence when they were in the office, I've no idea. And leaders clearly demonstrated a lack of trust. And this came into play massively at the start of 2020. And I've shared these figures many times. There's a company called Top 10 VPN, and they started to monitor the global demand for employee surveillance software, employee monitoring software at the start of 2020. And the global demand increased by 75% in March 2020 compared with the monthly average in 2019. That was leaders panicking. They can no longer see employees and need to monitor what they're doing. And it continued this following month, a 61% increase, higher than in 2019. What is scary is that initial spike in early 2020 has been sustained. It's not going away. And I'll share this graph in this week's newsletter. If you can see that, we can see the peak in January, March 2020. But the demand has been sustained. It's ongoing. So this productivity paranoia, if I can't see you, you must not be working, is driving productivity anxiety.